if I'm honest, I had shoelaces and a ring and a toboggan and a cap. And I've never looked good in caps, but I had one. And it was just ridiculous. And I got picked on a lot. And I thought there was going to be some point that if I kept getting more Batman stuff, it was going to cross this threshold, and all of a sudden they'd be like, wait, that's cool. But it wasn't. It was just like, let's beat him up again. So the kids on my bus were exceedingly mean to me. And this one particular day, I was getting sick and had a sore throat and fever, and I felt horrible. And I was riding home, and I was trying to get off the bus, and like these kids were doing the thing where you put your foot across the aisle, and I'm just like sitting there in my backpack and my Batman gear, and just like, come on, I'm sick, I just want to get off the bus. And so finally they let me go, but then one of them tripped me, and they all, like it was planned, started saying, "Fly away, Batman, why don't you fly away?" And so, in my mind, Nathan helped me with this. Why were those kids so stupid? Batman doesn't fly. Thank you, Nathan. Yes, Batman does not fly. But if I could have flown in that moment, I would have flown away. I just wanted to disappear. I wanted to be away from that situation, and that I've never forgotten that moment. And it's almost like I'm thankful that that happened now, you know, and because I just the more I was made fun of and alienated, the more I really just had to lean into God and understand that there was someone who was for me, and I am so thankful to him and to my parents that I had an understanding of who God was, even when I was young like that, or else I think it would have been 20 times harder for me. But so this song talks about flying away, and that's where that idea comes from. And it sounds 47 times better when Brandy's tearing it up on the block. But you'll have to bear with me tonight. Also, here I go again. I always do this thing when I talk so much that my voice is all dry and it's almost gone. So then I have to chug a bunch of water. And without fail, when I get like into the second line, I have to burp, but there's nothing I can do about it. You know what I'm talking about. Anyone who's ever sung in a band, whether you want to admit it or not, has had that experience. And I used to be a drummer with a headset mic where you can't even like back away from the mic. It's just like okay, so this is a floating smile. For my legs to walk
Some cloud morning, when this life is o'er, I'll fly away to a home on God's celestial shore. I'll fly away. I'll fly away, oh glory. I'll fly away. When I die, hallelujah, by and by, I'll fly away. I'll fly away. I'll fly away. I'll fly away forever and
Raise your hand if you saw Lost last night. Man, I was at a show. I had an excuse. What's your excuse? You guys like actually live on the beach, so you don't need to watch shows where people hang out on the beach. I don't know, in Nashville we're all obsessed with it, but I didn't see it last night. So I was doing the Lord's work. Sacrificing. Living sacrifice. Side note about the song that I just played, like I didn't tell you enough about it. When I recorded it on organ. So it's like just a, like you just hit the note once and it just drones and holds a note out. So it didn't have this pulse to it, And then the first time I tried to play it on piano, I realized I hope you're laughing because you know that is the saddest music ever, because anytime on Lost when something tragic happens, like Charlie dies or Sawyer jumps out of the helicopter, that's the music that's playing.